The sun had surrendered to the stormy skies long before the battle commenced. Now, the remnants of daylight struggled to peek through the heavy clouds, casting long, eerie shadows that danced menacingly on the crumbling rooftops. The wind, a symphony of chaos, whipped through the desolate streets, carrying with it the scent of rain and the distant rumble of thunder. It was a night like any other in the concrete jungle, where shadows held secrets and survival meant fighting tooth and nail. But tonight was different. Tonight, the stakes were higher, the danger more imminent. On the edge of a dilapidated rooftop stood a lone figure, a silhouette etched against the fading light. It was a cat, but not just any cat. His fur, the color of burnt umber, was ruffled by the wind, his eyes burning embers in the twilight. He was old, his frame bearing the scars of countless battles, each wound a testament to his tenacity, his spirit unbroken. They called him Rusty, a moniker earned not from the color of his fur, but from the stories of his valor. He wasn't the biggest, the strongest, or the fastest, but he was their leader, their protector, their father. Below him huddled 5 tiny balls of gray fluff, mewing softly, their eyes wide with fear. They were his kittens, his pride, his legacy. And they were scared! The rumble in the distance was growing louder, shaking the very foundations of their precarious shelter. In their innocent eyes, the shadows stretching and twisting on the rooftop reflected the approaching danger. Rusty let out a low growl, a sound that was both warning and comfort. He knew what was coming. He had felt the shift in the wind, smelled the metallic temps of fear and aggression carried on the breeze. Trouble was on its way, and it smelled like Butch and his gang. Butch! The terror of the alley, a brute of a tomcat with a torn ear and a heart full of hate. He led a gang that ruled the lower city with an iron paw. And tonight, for reasons known only to him, he had chosen Rusty's rooftop as their hunting ground. Rusty licked his paws, cleaning the blood from his recent skirmish. There would be no escape this time. No alley to dot into, no tree to scale, nowhere to run. He looked down at his kittens, their trembling forms, a painful reminder of what he was fighting for. Their mother, Lily, had been taken by Butch's men weeks ago, snatched away in the dead of the night, leaving Rusty to raise their 5 offspring alone. He had vowed then to keep them safe, to train them, to make sure they knew that even in the darkest hours, even when the odds were stacked against them, they could fight back. He had taught them the ways of the street, the art of survival, the importance of courage in the face of fear. But now, looking into their terrified eyes, he realized that his lessons might not have been enough. With a deep breath, he nudged them closer, forming a protective circle with his body between them and the encroaching darkness. He purred, a rumbling sound that echoed in the small space between them. It was a sound of reassurance, a sound of defiance, a sound that said, "I am here, and I will protect you." As the first drops of rain began to fall, he stood, his muscles tensed, his eyes narrowed. The shadows were upon them, and it was time to fight. Each step the approaching cats took sent tremors through the rooftop. The wind seemed to hold its breath, the silence broken only by the pounding of Rusty's heart. His world was reduced to that tiny rooftop, his kittens and the approaching danger. Then they were upon him, a whirlwind of snarling teeth and flashing claws. The fight was brutal, swift and silent, a deadly dance under the fading light. Rusty fought with the desperation of a cornered animal, the ferocity of a lion protecting its pride. Each move was for his kittens, each strike a testament to his enduring love. As the first rays of dawn touched the horizon, the storm had passed, leaving behind a trail of destruction and the faint smell of ozone. Rusty lay panting, his wounds a testament to the night's battle, but his spirit unbroken. Around him lay the remnants of the fight, a scattering of fallen leaves and the receding shadows of his attackers. The rooftop was silent, save for the soft mewls of his kittens. He had won, but the victory was costly. In the fading light of a stormy evening, a father cat stood atop a crumbling rooftop, his fur ruffled and eyes burning with determination. Below, his kittens huddled together, trembling in fear as shadows of lurking danger approached. Every whisker, every paw, every heartbeat spoke of courage, sacrifice, and the unspoken vow to protect his family at all costs. The wind howled around him, carrying whispers of past battles and the weight of a silent promise. He was their guardian, their shield, their unsung hero.